Let's face it here, folks, the world's a hot mess right now, and I bet that's got you wondering about different types of things, like when is World War III going to start? Am I up to date on my COVID shots? And how much is my house worth? Now, I can't help you as much with those first two questions, but I can help you with that last piece. So we're going to pull some 2022 market numbers and some 2023 market numbers to see where home values are compared to last year heading into the holidays. So the report that I put together pulled all of the residential real estate sales data in the Louisville market in 2022, and we're comparing that to all of the residential real estate sales data so far in 2023 to see how we're stacking up. So first and foremost, the average sale price across the Louisville market in 2022 was $296,771, and the average sale price in 2023 so far is $309,427. That's an increase of $12,656, which is a 4.3% increase year over year. That's a really healthy growth number, and it's much more healthy than the double-digit growth numbers that we saw in 2021 and 2022. That was not sustainable. Definitely trending in the right direction, which is good to see. Second piece here, the average days on the market that it took for a property to sell in 2022 was 22 days, and the average days on the market that it took for a property to sell so far in 2023 is 29 days. So not bad at all there. That's about a week longer on average this year that it's taken for a house to sell over last year. Things are obviously still heading in the right direction, so that's the good news. But those numbers can obviously vary a lot by the location, the size of the house, the layout of the house, the updates of a house. There's a lot of things that go into specific properties selling that can fluctuate those numbers up or down. And the last piece of information that I highlighted on the report was the list to sold price ratio, which basically means the percentage of the original list price that the property ends up selling for. In 2022, that percentage was 99.26%, and so far in 2023, that percentage is 98.72%. So slightly less this year by about 0.5%, but generally sellers are getting about the same for what they're asking for their properties as they were last year. Now, the biggest difference here is that through the end of October in 2023, we've seen 2,758 fewer transactions than we saw through the end of October in 2022, which is 18% fewer transactions than we saw last year. So more people have definitely been staying put with the higher interest rates, but with the inventory also being lower this year than it was last year, it all kind of makes sense. So all in all, pretty solid news for all the Louisville property owners out there. For a down real estate year, prices are still going up at a pretty decent rate, and generally properties are selling for what they're being listed for. And hey, if you have any questions on any of this, or if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate in 2023 or 2024, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to help you make sure that that process goes as smoothly and successfully as possible.